How's everybody doing? Back again. Going over candle range theory today, right? Just my pretty much simple understanding of it. Alright, I have more than a simple understanding, but it's pretty simple to understand. Alright, at the core of it. Each candle, and I mean each candle, 1 hour, 4 hour, the 1 minutes within the 4 hour, right? Every candle is a range, right? We go range high, range low, range high, right? With candle range theory, we also want to have the key noted, or the key notes of where's liquidity resting, when and where is our opening price. All right, there's three key aspects to an A plus range, right? We have inside candles, specifically higher time frame inside candles. We have PDAs resting above or below, as well as are these ranges at specific time based, are these ranges at specific times, right? Whether an Asia range or, right, a daily range or just a 4 hour, right, Monday range where we accumulated the whole Monday, right? As well as your simple 4 hour candle range, your 1 hour candle range, your daily candle range, right? Every candle has a range, right? A premium and a discount, an open, low, high close, and an open, high, low close, right? Each candle has its own power of 3, right? As well as AMD. And what you should always know is each candle is printed Jesus Christ. There's no winning. Each candle is printed algorithmically and with a narrative behind it. Right? Nothing is by luck, nothing's by chance. All of these candles are algorithmically printed and have everything listed below. Right? We're going to get into a couple examples of, right, single candles being a range, as well as that higher time frame becoming a lower time frame range. All right, so we see in our face we have a daily candle on euro giving us an inside bar, right? Clear accumulation. We have a high of our accumulation and a low. Come into a lower time frame, see we start to break, leave a fair value gap, mitigate it, right? And wick above the range high. We then come back to our order block, rejection block, right? And then continue to break lower. Right, we have low resistance liquidity, as well as the bottom of our range. We see within this daily candle, right, we swept the daily high, right, and continued to the low. All right, here we have right in front of us another right inside bar on the 4 hour time frame with two equal lows below. So what would you want to see here? All right, would you yourself want to see the next 4 hour candle, right, open, high, low, close, right, or open, low, high, close. All right, and you don't even have to predict it per se, right? You can just look for one or the other, right? We have an order block resting below, FEG resting above. We have our range, still in a range, right? Sweep the range low. So we now have our open, low, right, of the daily candle. We opened, low, buy below the opening price of the 4-hour candle, sweep, right? Create an order block. Right? So we swept range low. Now we swept range high, and you're going to say, oh, should we continue lower? Right? But I would say no. Right? You have low resistance resting above. Right? Obvious fair value gap, obvious fair value gap. Swept the equal lows. Fake market structure shift. Didn't get a nice sweep of our range low for another re-entry. But we see, right, we did on the daily open, low, high, close. I was just going to say right there, I clicked 1, 2 ahead. Right? See, we haven't broken any external high. Right? Started to accumulate, swept the accumulation low. Right? Higher, breaker. Come back into the order block. Right? The day closes. We open, low, sweep the low here, high, and then close. Right? Higher on the daily. And that's just, simply using the 4-hour candles, right? Sweeping either previous day low or internal to external, right? We saw here, we swept the range low and the previous day low, and then continued us higher into our FEG. And we do have a market maker model here, right? But we also have an FEG, and we could retrace lower, right? Back to our breaker, then continue higher, right? And then we can form a bias from there. Right, but we saw how we caught the open, low, high, close. All right, if you're still a little bit confused, that's all right. Right, we want to keep in mind, right, our 3 key aspects. Inside candle, right, PDA is resting, right, as well as which specific time candle is it. All right, each candle has our open, low, high, close, right? Our open, high, low, close, right? And as well, with each candle, right, we draw out a candlestick here. Right, we draw our candlestick. We have our opening price of the 4-hour candle here. Say this is a 4-hour. Right? If you're looking for an open, low, high, close, you want to buy below the opening price and a discount, right? Right, and a time-based discount, right? Because each candle, right, has a premium and discount, right? Zoom out just a little bit more. Right, each specific candle has its own, right? You have your EQ, right? Same way with we use the daily candle. You have your high, your low, your open, and your close. All right, that leaves you with an EQ of the candle, right? As well as if you open, you have your time-based discount, right? Leading in to your time-based premium, right after you open low, then high, close. All right. All right, and on your own charts, I want you to kind of use your head and see how each candle, right, we go to the range low of the candle and range high. Range low, range high, internal, external, internal, external, internal, external. Right, we saw where liquidity was resting and where was our opening price, right, whether it be a previous day liquidity, right, previous session, right, yada yada yada. We went over the 3 key aspects to our A plus range with an inside candle, PDAs resting above or below, and our specific time range. Right, we want to always keep in mind each candle has a range. Each candle has an open, low, high, close, open, high, low, close. All right, if that's, I think that's, yeah. Each candle has a power of 3. Each candle has its own time-based premium and discount. Each candle has its own AMD. And each candle is printed algorithmically and with a narrative based behind it. Hope you learned something from this episode. Hope you enjoy, and right, hope you can, study and input this into your own charts. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe.